everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina, and today I want to share with you my decluttering journey. Now, I've been decluttering on and off for as long as I can remember, and I still love to collect stuff, so it's an ongoing process. I like to think of myself as someone who's on the journey to minimalism, but I wouldn't say I am anywhere close to being a minimalist. I love to find things in the thrift store, I love garage sailing, I love free stuff, so I'm definitely not there. But I want to encourage you, if you are the same, that just because you are not a minimalist and you still have a lot of stuff and you like to buy things, doesn't mean that you can't declutter. If anything, I would challenge you that if you're bringing stuff in, you should also be getting rid of things. And you don't have to be a minimalist to have that mentality. Just not wanting your house to be filled with clutter and not wanting to become a hoarder means that you can't just bring stuff in and never get rid of anything. I know sometimes it gets discouraging because maybe you kind of it's almost like a diet. You start getting rid of things, you fall off the bandwagon, you start collecting a lot of things, and you start thinking, I'll never be a minimalist, it's just not the lifestyle for me, and therefore, I'm not even going to bother getting rid of stuff because it's a painful process, and I love my stuff anyways. I understand. Some days I'm there too. But you know what? When you start getting rid of things, most of the time, it's like a contagious thing. You start getting rid of items, and you start thinking, what else can I get rid of? This feels great. I know someone who, he used to quote that the items that he purchased, he was happiest the day he got them and the day he got rid of them. I know that sounds extreme, but sometimes it's the truth. You're happiest the day you get that new shirt and you're happiest the day you get rid of it. So I just want to encourage you, if you feel like maybe you've got some stuff to get rid of, just start. Don't find any fancy way of doing it. Just plainly start getting rid of things. Grab a box and start putting items in it that you know you're going to get rid of. Even if you don't know where they're going, maybe some of them are recycling, some of them are going to a secondhand store, some of them are going to be given to someone, just throw them in a box so at least you're starting the process. Don't try to take on too much at a time. Just do one small thing at a time. Maybe it's your DVD collection. Maybe it's all of the papers on your desk. Maybe it's your jewelry drawer or your makeup cabinet. Just do one thing at a time, go through it, it will feel great, it'll look so much better, and it will encourage you to do the next space.
So if you need maybe some ideas on just some easy projects, you could do things like wrapping paper. I did that. It's amazing how much wrapping paper and tissue paper and everything adds up. So I got it from 2 bins down to 1. You can go through old food. Sometimes you don't realize what's in your pantry until you start pulling things out. A lot of times it's expired or it's items that you really don't want to eat and you know that, so you might as well just get rid of them. A lot of us also, if we're not big drinkers, we've got alcohol in our cupboards that we're never going to drink, so we might as well get rid of it. Another area can be your bathroom, old products, medicine. A lot of expired medicine ends up sitting in our cupboards. Old towels, you know, the ones that you never use, but you're keeping them as rags, but you have so many that realistically you will never use all of them. Just get rid of some. Have a reasonable amount of things in your cupboard. Or maybe it's office supplies, pens, paper, envelopes, notepads, you name it. Maybe you've got it all, or maybe you don't have a ton, but when you pull it out, you realize, actually, I have more than I thought I did.
It's funny because I live in a small place, and you would think, maybe you wouldn't think, I would think, how much stuff could I possibly get rid of? I mean, really, there's not that much room here. I don't have any closets. There's no hidden basement or garage or anything of that sort. So really, could there be that much stuff? Oh, let me tell you, there's a lot of hidden stuff around here. And you know what? You don't realize it until you start thinking, oh, you have that drawer over there. Oh, there's that box over there. Oh, there's the container over there. And before you know it, you're getting rid of 7 boxes of stuff, plus bags of garbage, plus other items that I didn't even add to my collection because they just went out at some point. And that is just the month of January. To share a bit of encouragement, I just want to tell you some of the reasons and things that I've benefited already from this. I got rid of a lot of containers. So I've been sorting it all out. I'm hoping if I at least stack it properly again, it will fit better. So there is the pile of ones that I am getting rid of, as well as ones there. And it's now looking better. It's only 3 drawers and not super full. So that drawer, this one, and this one. I realize they're not perfectly organized, but one like this, I've got quite a few glass bowls in the fridge, so I need to make sure I'm leaving space for items that still need to go in these drawers. So this also means the 4th drawer can now be dedicated to kids' plastic, divider plates and bowls, that kind of thing. I don't use them all the time, but Levi gets a kick out of them, so I figure if I have this, he can get the bowls or plates, whatever he wants to use, out of here himself. So I didn't have to constantly dig through all of my containers to try and find lids and things that go together, and it's just way more organized, so when I need something, I just open the drawer and take it out, and I'm not digging through my containers. I also downsized on my plates and bowls and cups and utensils so that I am forced to do my dishes more often. I know, that sounds crazy, but it means that I don't have as big of a pile up of dishes because, well, when there's not a plate in the cupboard, it means I really do have to do the dishes because otherwise I don't have a plate. I've also gotten rid of lots and lots of clothing. I've just been really honest with myself and said, what do you actually wear and what do you actually enjoy wearing? I think especially right now, our lifestyles are so much different than how they were before. And for me, I am home all the time. We're in lockdown. We have been for a long time. And so I just need comfy clothes that wash well. And I know you're saying, oh yeah, but someday we're going to need those clothes again. It's true, we will need our other clothes, but a lot of them, I don't even like them that much. So I'm just going to get rid of them, and when the time comes, I will be more than happy for an excuse to buy some new clothes. And by new, I mean thrifted. Also the kids' clothes. I love the fact that I can pass on clothing from Levi to Henry. But the truth is I don't want to be storing items that are wrecked or not, nice enough to really pass on. So I'm trying to be really careful about the items that I save between the boys. I've also gone through and gotten rid of a lot of the kids' toys and books. And you know what? It makes cleaning up a lot easier. I'm not going to lie, there's still toys everywhere, but there's like half the toys that there was before to clean up. So I want this video to be the motivation that you need to get decluttering. Really, just start with one space. Just start getting rid of a couple of items. The more you get rid of, the better it feels, and you'll just want to keep going. I do realize for some of us, maybe one of the things that is kind of tricky right now is if you're in lockdown like we are, there is nowhere to take the stuff. But I'm not letting that stop me. If I have to, I will pile up the stuff somewhere until I can donate it. The truth is that I don't want that to be an excuse to not get rid of things, because what better time to declutter your whole house than when you were stuck at home? I'd love to know in the comments below, are you already decluttering? Do you just need some motivation to get started? Or do you have some tips and tricks that could help the rest of us? Please, if you do, let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!